2 applications today. What the hell? I mean, not a bad thing, but I don't want to drive over an hour to a new job. Oh my god, I have a text message. Please, no. So I'm sitting here waiting a little bit to see if anyone pops up or when someone pops up. Someone say hi in chat if you're here. Anyways. So, hi Josie. Okay, since you're here, I'm gonna just start. Heads up. I have a Skype-based interview at 1:15, so we're going to be taking a break around then. They say it's going to take no longer than 10 minutes. I'm going to give them 15. But either way, I could throw myself a sandwich together at that time. I wasn't going to do King's Quest as a result, but I remembered promising it, and so I decided I needed to. But yeah. So, we're going over to this. Of course you can't see it because I had to minimize it each time.
Have you previously played King's Quest V?
No.
Warning. This cartoon contains material that may be necessary for information or clues to complete this game. Please be sure to check your inventory if you decide to skip.
Skip it. Watch it. Look at the moat with bridges on left and right. I don't remember a bridge in the middle. Oh, progress was made. Wonder if they got rid of the gators out of the moat. Oh yeah, we're at a much higher level of graphics at this point. What was the notification you got? Watch out, there's a poisonous snake. If you don't know that reference, you need to sit and watch this, Quiggles. I have not really played this game before. I know that reference. Designed, directed, and produced by Roberta Williams. Apparently a lot of people love this one. Because the moment I was all like telling people, yeah, I'm going to be doing King's Quest V, everyone's all like, yay! And I was like, oh my god. Like, I got way more excited for replaying the original King's Quest 1, 2, and 3. Like, but everyone's all like, see, to be fair, it recognizes it, so Quiggles is probably going, what am I missing? I like how Graham's all like, I was just picking flowers without my crown. Oh crap, my crown's in there.
What has happened?
Oh, he's talking.
Ooh, I can tell you what happened. What? Ooh, I know what happened to your castle. I saw it all, yes I did. You did? Well then, what happened? Ooh, it was the powerful and evil wizard Mordak who did it. Ooh, I just happened to be visiting with an old friend when I saw him materialize out of thin air. Thank goodness he didn't notice me. Don't stop now, go on.
Graham is ripped.
He conjured up a terrible whirlwind that swirled faster and faster around the castle. With another incantation, Mordak then caused the wind to draw the castle up into the sky and out of sight. Ooh, it was something to see, all right. Why? Why would this wizard, Mordak, want my castle? What could he have against me and my family? That I don't know. Ooh, I only know that it was Mordak who took your castle and your family. Well, perhaps I can help you. My employer also happens to be a wizard, which is why I recognized Mordak. Ooh, unlike Mordak, though, my employer is a very good wizard. His name is Crispin Arthur, but we all call him Crispin for short. The only problem is, you see...
The bird fell out of a tree.
Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. The only problem is that Crispin is getting on in years and tends to be a bit forgetful.
I don't know. This doesn't sound as if it would work.
Oh, sure it would. Crispin is a very qualified wizard, one of the best. He just gets a little forgetful now and again, that's all. Now, where is it? Oh, I know I brought it with me. Aha! Here it is.
What is that?
Well, it is my opinion that you don't stand a chance against the likes of Mordak. Oh, excuse me for saying, Your Majesty, but you don't have a choice. You must come with me. I'm sure Crispin can help you.
What is that stuff?
Oh, just some old leftover fairy dust I've been carrying around. Oh, it'll help you to fly. You can follow me to the land of Serenia, where Crispin and I live. It's much too far to walk, you know. Oh, I think the fairy dust is still good.
You think it's still good. He plummets to the ground and gets slams into it.
Come on, up here.
That's some awkward flying going on.
Follow me.
We do know where that dust has been. Under an owl's armpit. Look at the village. It doesn't have a Walmart or 7-Eleven or any sort of convenience store.
There it is, down here. Come on.
Okay, here I come.
I was waiting for that.
Ooh, looks like the fairy dust just wore off.
Cedric, where have you been? I've been calling for you. Well, well, what have we here? A bit clumsy, are you? Well, come on in the house and dry off. No sense sitting around like a wet dog. Cedric, go into the house and pour each of us a nice hot cup of tea.
Ooh, aye, aye, Crispin.
That owl fell out of a tree and you want it to handle teacups?
The Society of Wizards has always taken a dim view of Mordak and his abuse of his power. Why, he's even been put on suspension a few times. It never seems to do any good, though.
Crispin, why would Mordak want to take my family or castle? What did we ever do to him?
I'm afraid I don't know the answer to that. Mordak is a very unpredictable wizard. I've never understood that evil mind of his.
Ooh, I thought perhaps you could help His Majesty, Crispin. That's why I brought him here.
Well, let me see now. I used to be a very powerful wizard at one time, you know, but I've gotten a little rusty lately.
A little rusty.
That's quite enough from you, Cedric.
Oh, yes, sir, Crispin, sir.
I don't know what I have that would be of much use to you. Most of my wizard stuff is pretty old and worn out.
Wizard stuff.
Let's see what I can find.
Oh my god, can we walk for you? Do you need help? Can you point and we'll get it for you? Okay. Okay. 5 years later, after the old man truffle shuffle. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can you lift that?
That won't do. That's all used up. It might work. Here, eat this.
What is that?
That's an old piece of magical white snake I had left over from last year. With it, you'll be able to communicate with the natural and animal world. You should find that quite helpful. Here's my old wand. I don't even know if it works anymore. Most of its power may be gone. You should know that wands are like pets. They've got to get to know you before they'll work for you. Just treat it with care and respect, and hopefully it will do something for you. You'd better get going, my boy. No telling what that confounded Morlock could be up to. You go with him, Cedric. Show him the way.
Oh,
Yes, you. Don't be such a coward. Now go on. You'd better get started.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate all you've done for me.
The twist is we went into a random old man's house who's actually senile, doesn't remember anything about life. He just gave us a piece of jerky from the bottom of a dusty old trunk, and he's all like, here's a stick, have fun with that. And we're all like, yeah, help!
oh, I suggest we visit the town first. How about it, Your Majesty?
Please don't call me Your Majesty, Cedric. It's much too formal. I'd like it if you'd just call me Graham.
Oh, I'd be delighted to, Graham. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, yes, the town. You might be able to find some supplies there. It's just over a little hill to the south, not too far.
Well then, let's be on our way, Cedric.
So is it bad of me to say that Graham's pretty frickin' hunky for being an older man? Like, he's got pecs and arms and back and ass for days.
A small cellar door is located under the house. Impatiently, Cedric waits for Graham.
Ooh, don't bother with the cellar door. There's nothing there. Besides, it's locked.
You know a lot. Oh my god, the speed of this game. Game!
Curious, Graham gazes down into Crispin's well, but sees nothing of interest.
Okay. Oh my god, it's pretty high up. Okay.
Talking to yourself again, Graham?
Yes. Okay, this is a better speed. Not what you thought? What's not what you thought? What do you mean, no?
Nestled among the trees of the forest sits the wizard Crispin's worn but cozy cottage.
This is going to be one of those games where we're going to be, like, looking at every tiny thing, isn't it? So, if we get too stuck, those of you who do know it, I will ask you guys for hints and
watch
help.
out! A poisonous snake!
We need to hear that again.
Graham, watch out! A poisonous snake!
Can we make sure that someone points that out to Quiggles? Oh, and in case Quiggles ever hears this, yes, I did see your comment. It was just too much. Hey, look, a poisonous snake. Oh.
That wasn't wise, Graham. He who speaks with forked tongue should never be trusted.
We had to. Why? Because we get to do this again.
Graham, watch out! A poisonous snake!
Let me turn the speed all the way up. Save. Okay, so I'm aware that I've been told... Oh, geez, the speed. Okay, that's better. Let me save that again. So I know that I'm going to want to keep multiple saves.
A worn dirt path wanders through a thick wood, alive with the sounds of many creatures. Between the trees, to the east, Graham can see the outline of a great mountain range.
Look, it's a village, and Cedric's a dot.
Cedric waits for Graham just outside the small town. The quaint little town of Serenia nestles at the base of a great snow-capped mountain range which rises sharply to the east.
Aw, man. What is this? So there's no text option. Well, that sucks. I was hoping to get text on the screen.
If you're going into town, I'll just wait for you here. I had a nasty run-in with a big dog once, and I feel much safer out here.
I'm glad I turned down the volume for you guys. What is this woman?
The town is busy with people going about their daily chores. While blocking an alleyway, a frustrated man fixes a broken wheel on his wagon. Graham notices an old wooden barrel on the street corner. Inside the barrel, Graham sees an old rotting fish.
Sounds like we need something. We need an adventure game.
Graham leans way down into the barrel and removes, the smelly old fish.
So,
How goes it with you, good fellow?
Not well, I'm afraid. This old wagon's always giving me trouble.
Can I help you in any way?
Thank you kindly, but I think I can handle it.
All right then. Good luck.
Thanks. With this wagon, I'm gonna need it.
the problem with... So, I already went in here and I dropped the music down to 100. Speech, we can raise up. Here, let's drop this there. I'm getting another text message. I'm hoping it's just Isaac. Hold on. What? Oh.
No need to help me, sir. I think I can fix the wagon.
How does this sound now?
A prosperous-looking tailor shop occupies the town's main corner.
This sounds a lot better to me.
May I help you, sir?
Look, a bear! Wow!
An employee of the tailor, a friendly, good-looking young man, caters hopelessly to a disagreeable customer in the one dressing room.
Wow, he's in his underwear.
In the corner of the shop, draped casually over a tailor's form, Graham sees a thick, fur-lined cloak.
That looks like something we need.
Here, let me help you with that. Oh, that cloak fits you perfectly. It just looks wonderful on you. Let me tell you, it will certainly keep you toasty warm during the coming winter. Let me know if you wish to buy it.
How femi-gay can he end up being? Like, my God. I know he could be more than what he is, but dear God, hello,
At the
Bear.
back of the shop, Graham notices a dressing room in which a rude, finicky customer tries on many items of fine clothing. At the back of the...
I want to talk to him. I want to talk to him. Hey, sir, you want to share a dressing room? Just, come on, move. I've got pecs for days. Get out of the way.
The rude customer doesn't care to talk to Graham.
Damn it.
The young man is too busy with another customer to be bothered by Graham.
I'm interested in buying something here.
Ah, let me show you some things.
He
A
could
fine
be.
piece of cloth. With this material, I could make you beautiful shirts. There isn't a more beautiful piece of fabric to be found anywhere. With this, I could make you the finest trousers you've ever had. Well, what do you think?
Well, right now I'm just looking. Thanks anyway.
Sure. Whatever you say. I'm just here to help.
He's really pissed off he hasn't made a sale yet. That's what he is.
Graham gives the wand a good shake, but it only fizzles and dies.
I remember that. That description. Oh my God, he's like following you. That was amazing. Oh wait.
Graham notices a shiny silver coin lying forgotten on the street.
Are you
near the
kidding me?
broken wagon.
That pixel?
Bending down, Graham quickly retrieves the silver coin from the street. A broken wagon. The cart is too heavy for Graham to move by himself.
Why doesn't he just walk around it? It's too difficult. That space in between, I can't do it. I'm a king. A king, I tell you. I'm probably gonna have to stop naming it stream. You know what? I'll name it Stream 1, 2, 3. But hello, Geppetto.
Come on in. Look around. Let me know if you're interested in anything.
I'm interested in the sled that's very
The
obviously.
shipment of carving wood hasn't come in yet. What should we do?
If it's not in by tomorrow, I'll send you to the sawmill.
Okay, Papa?
Grandpapa,
Yeah, my darling?
can I keep this doll? I really like her.
Now, Katrina, you know these toys are for sale for other kinder. Besides, you've got plenty of dolls. You can play midair, but just be careful.
All right, Grandpapa, I'll take care of her.
Can I have the doll for a discount because you're allowing it to be used?
A pet goldfish swims endlessly around in its fishbowl.
I can talk to that fish.
This is a fine little toy shop you have here.
It's
You
not.
must be very proud.
Danke, son. I've worked very hard at it over the years. But you know, you need to really love it. And I do.
Are most of these toys your creations?
Yeah, most of them. But not all. Some my son made, some I bought, some I traded for.
You're very talented.
Danke. Well, let me know if I can help you.
This is such a Pinocchio
The little
reference.
girl is more interested in her doll. She pays no attention to Graham.
Slap her.
The little girl seems happy enough playing with the doll. She needs nothing more.
I think he's supposed to be German because I think this is a Pinocchio reference.
Not wanting to bother the toy maker again, Graham instead looks around the toy shop.
That's a fine sled, isn't it? Any child would love to have it.
Yes, I was just admiring the workmanship.
Danke. If you'd like to buy it, let me know.
That's why I clicked on it, you dumb ass. I don't think I'm necessarily supposed to buy it right now, but...
The little sled has captured Graham's interest. Not wanting to buy... Graham notices a strong little sled hanging on a side wall.
So I'm assuming... What about the goldfish? Okay. Well, this was entirely useless. What were we supposed to come here for again? Cedric said something about a village to the south.
Quaint houses and little shops line the town's main cobblestone street.
Oh, geez. So there's nowhere to go to the east. Duncan means. So apparently at the moment, there's only west, north, and then the two shops. And I have...
It is but a common silver coin. Phew! This smelly old fish is disgusting.
Okay, it's a really smelly fish. We obviously found a piece of someone's rotted food, and we decided we need to pull it out of the garbage and put it in our pockets.
The quaint little town...
I want to talk to the cow.
Unfortunately, the cow doesn't have anything to say. Her mouth is too full of cud. The quaint little town... A small tributary of the larger river powers an old water wheel as it flows through the town.
Hi, matey.
Ooh, if you follow this road along the river, you'll come to the town bakehouse. You might find something delicious. I mean, useful there.
Cedric seems to be thinking big thoughts right now.
No, he's not. He's not thinking big thoughts. Baker Brothers Bakehouse.
With a fine view of the rushing river, the bakehouse sits a bit out of town.
Okay, we're gonna go into the bakehouse. I wonder if this silver coin could buy us something that we might need.
Ooh, I'll wait for you here, Graham.
Yeah, we don't want your filthy bird droppings all over here. A kitty!
And how is your poor dear mother doing, William?
Kitty!
She hasn't been doing too well lately, but my brother and I help out whenever we can. Thanks for asking, Amanda.
Austin, keep your fingers out of that pie. The pies look lovely. I think I'll take one.
Yes, they were just made fresh this morning. Here you go.
Yes, this will be a fine dessert for our dinner tonight. Let's go home, Austin.
Does Austin like plum pies? Does he want to stick his thumb in it?
Here's the last of the pies.
Welcome to our bakehouse, traveler. Of course, all of our wares are wonderful, but today we've got a special on custard pies. Just one silver coin each, but take your time. Let me know when you're ready.
Why don't you buy the cake your son just ruined? Here's a question. Why are all the shopkeepers bears? Like, total making Isaac happy.
The cat doesn't appear to like Graham.
Excuse you?
The cat doesn't look very friendly at all.
Would you like a smelly fish?
The cat is much too lazy to care about it. Delicious, mouth-watering custard pies lining the tables and countertop attract Graham's eyes and nose. Delicious, mouth-watering custard pies. Delicious,
Oh my god.
Everything looks so delicious, it's hard to decide what to buy.
Everybody has that problem, but what a problem to have.
Those custard pies look most delicious.
Yes, they're made from a recipe handed down from our dear mama and her mama before her.
It's still hard to decide, though.
Well, take your time, there's no hurry.
So, I haven't played this game before, but I've seen one or two things about it, and I'm wondering if any of your pies happen to be Yeti blinding in quality.
Would you like a pie, sir?
Well, yes, actually, I would.
That'll be 1 silver coin, then.
Let me see if I have one.
Well, let me know if you do.
Sir, I would like to purchase one of your custard pies.
These pies cost 1 silver coin each.
I've got it right here.
Custard's thicker than pudding.
I hope you enjoy your custard pie.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
Okay. Save. Steam 2. I might have to start saying what I'm doing.
I hope you enjoy your
It looks delicious.
It looks delicious. I'm going to hold this in my pocket until I come across a Yeti, sir. And then I'm going to shove it into its face. That'll save me from excruciating death. That literally is that's the reason to use it from what I've seen. I also know about the wand generator, so we will not be screaming in agony about that, even though I know it's absolutely horrible. Is Swarthy Hog in?
Ooh, I'll wait for you out here.
Yeah, I know. It's a doggo.
A flea-bitten old dog lies asleep in the corner.
It's flea-bitten.
The dog is just out of Graham's reach.
Are you kidding? Hold on. I wonder if Roberta Williams just hates cats. Oh shit, I missed all of that.
Diana's full, ain't got no more.
Hey boss, this guy looks like
I'm gonna skip it because I want
What do you
to...
want me to do with him?
Hold on. I want it here because I skipped all of that. So I just force quit it. We'll restart it. And we'll just reload. Why is it not just taking the escape button? It's all like, no, I've got to play this. Yeti has specific taste. I like how they use the same title screen for King's Quest 5 and 6. Roberta, just give kitties a chance. I'm gonna go this way. No, let's go and do what we were gonna do. I'm like going to the inn and these people look like they're trying to be threatening to me. Are you kidding me? I'm not picking that up. That's from a different state. Not one of the ones I'm willing to pick up for.
I'll wait for you out here. I don't like that place.
He doesn't like this place.
Graham notices 3 rough-looking men huddled over the bar in serious conversation. Since they're talking in such low tones, Graham can't quite hear what they're saying.
You know that job we pulled yesterday? Where's the rest of the loot, huh? I think one of you guys is holding out on me.
Gentlemen, please excuse me. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Look, the other bear that's behind a counter.
Whoa, Pinocchio ain't got no more rooms.
Hey, boss, this guy looks like a real troublemaker. What do you want me to do with him?
Rub him out.
God.
Struggle as he might, Graham could not escape his bonds. Don't worry, Graham. The innkeeper will soon put you out of your misery.
So I have a feeling I have to do that when I have a certain something in my inventory. I saw a mouse hole, so I'm assuming a mouse can potentially help you. But I don't know.
The side door is locked.
Why so aggressive? Well, apparently there were
This
thieves.
is a side entrance of the quaint country inn. A large haystack dominates the area in front of the barn.
I wonder if there's a gold needle in it.
Carefully, Graham searches through the haystack, but doesn't see anything of importance.
No, because you need a mouse to do the haystack
Graham
if
can
that's a
see an
puzzle.
unbreakable padlock on the barn door.
If this is a fairy tale reference, that's you need a mouse to deal with that haystack. And considering Roberta Williams references fairy tales right and left, I mean, the toy maker is obviously a Geppetto reference for Pinocchio. I mean, he could potentially be a different type of toy maker. There are multiple toy makers in fairy tales. Why is it forcing me to have to click so hard off the screen? Hey, Grey Warden. Reminder again, I'm just going to keep reminding you guys on occasion. Around 1:15, we're going to be taking a 10 to 15 minute break, hopefully not longer than that, because I have a call I have to make for an interview.
What a wonderful bluebird. It could almost make Graham happy again if it wasn't for his family.
So we're going to play this until about 1:15 or so. From there, what will end up happening is we will do a BRB screen, and then we'll switch over to Dragon's Dogma.
The bluebird is too busy taking a bath to answer Graham.
The butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker. We've met the baker. What about the other two? I don't even remember what that story is from. What is the butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker about?
Excuse me, young man. Sorry to bother you, but I couldn't help but notice you sitting there on that log. I was wondering if there was anything wrong.
Why, yes. As a matter of fact, there is. I've been searching everywhere for my fiancée. She's a beautiful princess with long golden tresses.
Oh my god.
Fetching blue eyes and smooth creamy skin. Have you seen her anywhere about?
No, sorry, I haven't seen anyone like that.
That's what I figured. No one has seen her. I bet that a witch who lives in the dark forest had something to do with her disappearance.
I'll keep an eye out for her. If I see her, I'll let her know you're looking for her.
I would appreciate that. Well, I guess I'd better get back to looking for her. I'm not ever going to find her just sitting around here. Thanks for your concern.
So Rapunzel is somewhere. We're gonna keep saving here because I haven't done anything majorly different.
Graham feels the eyes of many creatures upon him as he follows a meandering path through the thick wood.
What is the deal with this bird again?
What a wonderful bluebird. It could almost make Graham happy again if it wasn't for his family.
If it wasn't for his family. The entire time, Graham's gonna be wandering around just crying.
Graham gives the wand a good shake, but it only fizzles and dies.
No, you don't have to type or type things anymore since the end of King's Quest IV. We're in the point and click era now. Okay, so these go back. So this prince that was sitting here is obviously a Rapunzel reference, especially if there's a witch involved. Can I get this bluebird?
Graham could never catch the blue. Graham feels the eyes of many creatures upon him as he follows a meandering path through the thick wood.
Or Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty wouldn't be a reference about a witch though, and he did say a girl with long golden hair.
In a nearby tree trunk, an old wound has created a perfect bird bath. There's nothing in.
Did we scare the bird? Is it gonna come back? Birdie, no. Oh my. Sleeping Beauty was a fairies. Because Melissa Finch is an evil fairy. In the original story, it was an evil fairy. It wasn't a witch.
An old grandfather gnome sits contentedly on an old stump and smokes a large pipe while watching his grandson at play. Sitting on a stool in front of his house, a young gnome happily plays with an exquisite marionette.
No semantics, she's a bitch or a witch.
Utilizing fallen logs, a gnome has built a little forest home.
Excuse me, sir. Oh, I'm terribly sorry to bother you. I was just noticing your son's marionette. It's very interesting. Where did you get it?
I need it for my adventures.
It's grandson, not son. And I made it for him. Why do you care?
I just wanted to comment on its artistry. It's very well done. I don't suppose it could be bought.
If it could, the price would be very steep. I reckon you couldn't afford it. Now, leave me and my grandson be.
I need that marionette to trade for the sled, I'm assuming, and I need the sled for the snow mountain the Yeti's on later. That's my guess.
Graham attempts to speak to the young gnome, but the boy seems to be very shy and doesn't answer.
I ain't in the mood to gab right now. Go find someone else to talk to.
Okay, I'm gonna go in your house.
I don't like strangers trespassing in my house.
Just shut up.
Cedric seems to be thinking big thoughts right now, perhaps planning their next move.
Why is Cedric here if he's just, like, thinking big thoughts? Maybe contribute, you dumb fuck. Oh, there's tears. Oh, I wanted to check on... We'll go back there, but I wanted to see if the bluebird's back, and we didn't lose it for forever. Okay, so it does come back. I have a feeling I'm going to need to do something with that bluebird. I have no idea what. But apparently it cheers you up. I'm wondering if you need it for whatever this willow tree is.
A graceful weeping willow tree grows beside a small pond created from her tears. In her branch-like arms she clutches a beautiful harp, as a child would a cherished toy.
Miss Willow?
Yes?
You can talk?
Why, of course I can. What did you expect?
Well, I've never seen a talking tree before.
You also haven't
What's
eaten
wrong?
jerky from a wizard's dusty
Everything's
trunk.
wrong, can't you tell? I'm not really a tree. I'm really a princess. You see, my fiancé and I were walking through this wood when a nasty old witch came along and was instantly charmed by my handsome prince. When he naturally refused her advances, she jealously banished him to a faraway land and turned me into a tree. Then she stole my heart.
Stole your heart?
Yes. She turned my heart to gold and took it away with her. The only way I can become human again is to have my heart brought back. Now, all I have to cheer me up is my harp. It's quite magical, you know. It plays the sweetest music you've ever heard. Now please, leave me alone in my sorrow.
This one angry witch. She's all like, I'm sorry. Did you just say no? Hey, you're hot. Get away from me, woman. Wow. I'm gonna freaking banish you and curse your girlfriend. Rip her heart out.
Oh, what a sad song she plays. Let's try to cheer her up, Graham.
Why don't you try cheering her up? Oh no.
Taken from me for some time. Here I stand near my pool of tears. Here I'll stay throughout my years.
If this mutes us, I swear to God. This is your jam.
What's wrong, Graham?
That's salt water.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's been crying for a really long time. She doesn't know how to deal. Here, put some fish in it. Damn it. Not too bad for a tree. She's had practice just standing there.
An old hollow log lies in a small clearing before the gloomy forest. The old log doesn't look interesting enough to bother with. The wide dirt path ends at a crude warning sign placed before an ominous-looking forest. Beyond the sign, the path narrows to nothing more than a root and snarled trail. The sign seems self-explanatory enough. Enter at your own risk.
Yeah, the VOD can end up... It's basically what the biggest Grot said. Like, Dragon's Dogma, when I started up this afternoon, I have to make sure that our stream is muted so you don't hear the opening song, because that instantly mutes us. And basically, it doesn't just mute that section, it mutes that section plus 5 minutes afterwards. So you lose a lot when you try to upload it. Okay. So let's do save. Still haven't done anything super.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm not going in there. Can't you read the sign?
Come on, Cedric. There might be something important in here.
Go if you want to. I'll wait here.
It seems to Graham that there is an unusually large number of toads in this forest.
Thank goodness, Graham. Ooh, I didn't know if I'd ever see you again.
I wonder if I can catch the toad. I don't know why I would want it, but...
These toads look too repulsive to catch. And snarling roots, creeping vines, decaying logs, twisted, gnarled trees. The close feeling of the gloomy forest quickly overwhelms Graham. And snarling roots, creeping vines.
Yeah, we heard that.
And
Lots of toads, huh? Doesn't necessarily bode well because of this. And that would be why. She has a very large chin.
That old witch caught Graham totally off guard.
Ha! Toad-ally. I want to. I have a feeling we're gonna deal with her no matter which direction we go, but I'm gonna check. Yep. Look at that woman's chin.
That old witch.
Do you know if I ever become an old, magically powerful witch, I'm gonna live in a dank forest and just turn people into toads? Just... 'cause why not? It's a hobby. Maybe she was betrayed by a toad, so she's gonna make more? No, that doesn't make sense. I've been betrayed by a toad and I only know betrayal. I think I need more of these to betray me. I have no idea what Cedric was gonna say. Crap. Hold on, let's do that again. Grow a beard to hide the chin. People will just think you've got a big ass beard. She was scorned. Maybe she stole this woman's heart.
Ooh, keep your eye on the gypsies, Graham. I don't trust them.
I thought he was a cowboy. I guess, like, that would make more sense in the whole, like, fantasy, like, universe, but I thought he was a cowboy.
Within the gypsy encampment, Graham notices a tall, burly man who keeps a suspicious eye on him and Cedric. The sullen man doesn't appear to be the conversational sort.
He doesn't appear to be the... Slap him with a fish.
That is not a gold coin.
Wow, you're demanding. What do you want a gold coin for?
The sullen man doesn't appear to be the conversational sort. The sullen...
For a fortune?
It will cost you 1 gold coin to see Madamushka.
Ah.
A steaming pot of stew bubbles over a small campfire. Obviously, the man wouldn't tolerate Graham taking his supper.
Oh, is that just a wooden block that's blocking that?
A large ox, tied to the gypsy's wagon, peacefully munches on grass. Graham finds the huge beast completely uninteresting. The ox's mouth is too full of grass to even attempt a conversation with Graham.
Just don't talk to anything that's remotely cow-like. They're always chewing. Don't steal...
There's nothing but a hot, dry desert for the West. Most people avoid it because there are bandits out there. Ooh, if you insist on going, I'll wait for you here.
Why is Cedric such a pain in the ass?
Well, there you are. I was just starting to get concerned.
Don't worry about me, Cedric. I'm used to this kind of thing.
Oh my god, Bodhi, stop killing you. Bodhi didn't like you yesterday, and Bodhi doesn't like you today. No, stop it!
Don't worry.
We're going south. What do we have? We have a fish, we got a pie, we've got a wand that apparently is like a pet that needs to get to know us longer.
A colony of large ants parade up and down a huge anthill built amid some scrubby bushes. The ants are too busy to engage in conversation with Graham.
They're too busy.
Ooh, is that a new dance, Graham? The Boogaloo?
Graham gives the wand.
Avada Kedavra! Frickin' hell. Is that the Boogaloo?
Ooh, watch out for the bear, Graham.
I was like thinking, is there going to be a bear to give this fish to?
I'm Queen Beatrice, kind sir. I wish to thank you ever so much for saving our hive from the claws of that horrible bear. In return, I offer you a luscious honeycomb from our hive. Please feel free to retrieve one. I promise my bees won't harm you. It may come in handy on your travels.
Oh my god, don't you guys want to watch the Bee movie now? I mean, she was so sexy.
Graham bends down and picks up the large stick from the ground. Graham reaches a hand into the beehive and retrieves a very sticky chunk of honeycomb.
Oh my god,
Wrapping it in a protective piece of cloth, he then pockets it.
It. That was such a profound way of saying it.
Honey drips at the edges of the honeycomb chunk.
Put a stick in it.
These aren't very talkative bees.
She was talkative a bit ago.
Cedric seems to be quietly contemplating their current situation, and so is not inclined to indulge in conversation right now.
Okay. Can I swim? Save. Stream. Swim.
No, Graham, don't!
You are a stupid ass owl that does not.
Too bad. Graham's swimming skills were no match for the mighty river.
Let's wait until he gets to the edge and is toppling over, and then no, Graham, don't! Oh my God. I feel like a recording she was doing a saucy voice, but then they made her voice super high pitched to sound like a chipmunk. The mighty river. Honey stick wand. Okay, let's just get this out of the way just to find. Shut up.
The three.
You know that job we pulled?
Gentlemen.
I want to see if any of this stuff allows me to continue on at this point. It probably doesn't.
The hand is full.
Hey, boss, this guy looks like a real troublemaker. What do you want me to do with him?
Rub him out.
Struggle as he might, Graham could not escape his bonds. Don't worry, Graham.
I think I'm gonna have to somehow befriend a mouse first.
Just off a rutted dirt road, a country inn overlooks. Graham can see an unbreakable padlock on the barn door.
It's an unbreakable padlock. What if we can somehow sell... Okay. Maybe find some cheese. Cheese is an option. My thought right now is... because we're getting to the point where we're running low on screens that we can go to. So either something else is going to open up, or we're going to have to make use of the stuff that we currently have. So I'm in here because they sell baked goods.
Welcome back to our bakehouse.
What if they take the honey?
I hope you enjoy your custard pie.
Graham already has a pie and is not interested in any other baked good.
Okay, no.
The baker's brother is too busy to chat with Graham.
I hope you enjoy your custard pie.
Yeah, well, I would think the needle for the padlock potentially for that, but I think the mouse is a bigger thing potentially. I feel like there's going to be a mouse involved somehow. There we go!
Too late. The poor rat is already in the clutches of the wily cat.
The only thing I can think of is like throwing the stick at the cat or something. And that, by the way, moved really fast. Well... The cat, Roberta hates cats, confirmed. I'm taking your advice, Tristan, if you're here. Which I'm doing a lot more than just the 3 saves and rotating. I'm trying to just do a constant slew of saves.
Suddenly, frantic squeakings alert Graham to a mangy cat chasing a terrified rat.
Yep.
Oh, thank you, good sir. You saved my life. My children and I will never forget your kindness. Maybe someday I'll be able to return the favor. Oh, I hear my children calling. Goodbye, until we meet again.
Yeah, okay, that was unexpected, and that worked very well. The rat is much cuter than normal rats. Have you never had, like, a pet rat? Most people haven't. I had a pet rat growing up briefly. We named him Nicodemus. How original. Rats are adorable. Like, you might not think so, but rats are super adorable. And they're really smart. Very, very, very smart. They make really good pets. Like, they will nuzzle you, and they will, like, sit on your shoulder. And they will just be happy and content. I'm trying to move the speed up, and it's not doing it. Is it a chef rat thing? You guys notice how the speed just doesn't want to move up? Like, it's definitely slower. Oh, no, it's doing it now. I'm gonna see if I can check this. The thing is, I think the story for the haystack was mice, wasn't it?
Carefully, Graham searches through the haystack, but doesn't see anything of importance.
Okay. I'm gonna see if getting caught in here actually works now.
Ooh, I'll wait for you out.
The dog.
You know that job.
A gentleman.
Diana's full. Ain't got no more rooms.
Hey, boss. This guy looks like a real troublemaker.
Only haystack
What do
you
you want
remember
me
is
to
Little
do
Boy
with him?
Blue. No,
Out.
there's a fairy tale about finding a needle in a haystack, and I think a mouse ends up helping.
Struggle as he might, Graham could not escape his bonds.
Yep.
I told you I'd repay your kindness when you saved me from that horrible cat. Good luck, friends.
They spent one hand job on voice acting. Well, they didn't take my stuff.
Graham has unfortunately found himself locked in the country inn's dusty, dirty cellar. Graham stoops down and picks up the sturdy rope from the stone floor.
So we've got rope.
Graham has unfortunately found himself locked. A rusty padlock securing the door prevents Graham from leaving the cellar. Graham gives the wand a good shake, but it only fizzles.
And dies.
Graham has unfortunately found himself locked in the country inn's dusty dirt. Graham. There is nothing of interest inside.
Well,
a rusty padlock securing the door prevents Graham from leaving the cellar. Cheer up, Graham. The innkeeper will soon put you out of your misery.
I think I have the ability to not be stuck in here now with...
There is nothing of interest inside the old rat hole.
No, I think I need the needle. I need something to be able to unlock the door.
That won't help Graham unlock. A small set of rickety wooden stairs lead up to the cellar.
Yeah, I think I screwed up slightly. In that I need to still help the cat. Or help the rat.
Suddenly, Fran...
Okay. So, we need to get something to unlock that door. And I have a feeling it's a needle. But the only needle that there would be, as far as I understand, would be in the haystack. Game, seriously, what are you waiting on? Like, it's sitting here in, like, permaload point or something. What is your joke? Did they spend, like, one hand job on voice acting? Because I don't get it. Other than the fact that you think that the voice acting is crap. It's not that bad. I mean, it's not super amazing, obviously. Okay, yes, it's funny. There's nothing to stick through the mouse hole, unfortunately. What was it? This was the clothing store, and they want... And the only thing in the clothing store that I can see is this cloak.
May I help you?
In the corner of the shop, not wishing to be put through another speech about fine shirts and trousers, Graham wisely keeps his mouth shut.
How much is this cloak?
In the corner.
Here, let me help you. Oh, that cloak fits you perfectly. It just looks wonderful on you. Let me tell you, it will certainly keep you toasty warm during the coming winter. Let me know if you wish to buy it.
Not wishing to...
We need that cloak for the Snow Mountain area, I think. So, I definitely don't have the money for it, so there's nothing there. I don't have... I mean, all I'm going to get in here is the sled, which is not worthwhile. I don't think there's any other place for me to go over here. Let me try and click up here and see if that's something. Oh. Oh.
Take a look around if you want, but we don't have any shoes to sell you right now. We sold our last finished pair yesterday.
Buddy.
Our business ain't doing so good anymore, and we're getting too old to keep trying.
Is there anything I can do to help?
There ain't nothing you can do, short of buying us out. But like I said, if you want to look around, feel free.
Okay, thanks.
What was it? There were elves or gnomes or something that were helped the cobbler that made the shoes, which somehow we're gonna have to do something about.
The old shoemaker wearily hammers tiny nails in a shoe sole. He doesn't even seem to notice Graham.
You don't have any shoes for sale, huh?
That's right. No shoes at all. We're making a pair right now, but it'll take a while. We're not as fast as we used to be.
Oh, that's okay. My own boots should carry me through the rest of my journey.
Sorry, son. We're doing the best we can.
The woman's voice actor somehow the word. Look, 2 dogs in the game.
This old dog doesn't appeal to Graham.
No animals.
The old dog pays no attention to... Business doesn't seem to be so good for the shoemaker and his wife. There isn't even one pair of shoes for sale, and the old couple look tired. and worn out.
No, you can't pet.
Business doesn't seem to be so good for the shoemaker.
I tried petting the dog, it wouldn't let me.
The weary old woman has no interest in it. Graham.
Okay, so there's...
A small toy shop fronts the town. Nearly hidden at the end of the street sits a small shoe shop. Graham notices an old...
I don't think there's anything in there, but I'm gonna check again. See if people throw things and do it from time to time.
The inside of the barrel is now quite empty.
Okay. So I have honey now.
Ooh, if you follow this road along the river, you'll come to the town.
So the only place I haven't been, as far as I can tell... You know, let me see if I can talk to the snake.
In silence, the large serpent eyes Graham menacingly.
Okay. Here, have some honey.
That won't convince the snake to leave.
Alright. Hold on. Let's...
I don't take charity, young man. I got everything.
I want the marionette.
The marionette belongs...
I ain't in the mood to gab right now.
I'm trying to like see if bugging him like annoys him enough to do something. Okay. Honey on the ants. Oh, good point, Meaty. Let me try that. I bet the ants would be able to find a needle. There'd be enough of them. Actually, what's to the east here real quick? No.
The ants aren't interested in it.
What?
The ants are...
Ooh, there's nothing but a hot, dry desert for the...
What is Cedric here for? What are you here for? So the only thing I can think of right now at this point is going to the desert. But the problem with the desert is it's probably going to be like other King's Quest deserts where it's like you're just gonna die. Cedric, a waste of a companion. Companion's a very strong term. Put honey on Cedric. Stick Cedric in the pile of ants. Tell the ants they can have Cedric and the honey. I don't think I'm gonna find anything.
The hot sun and choking sands are taking their toll on Graham. He must drink, and soon.
Maybe put the honey on the hay. I was thinking of that too, but I wanted to try this first. He's gonna die right now.
Too late. Graham collapses and dies of extreme thirst in the...
What happens if I just go from here?
It looks like something may be after him.
He died of thirst in under a minute. Yeah, seriously. Can you obtain maybe a flask or a skin of water somewhere? You're gonna have to go through the desert at some point, guaranteed. You're either gonna need a flask of water or you're gonna need something to deal with it. I'm going down just to see if anything... Oh!
Ah, life-giving water. Nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
Okay. So... I'm actually going to write this down a little bit, but what we're going to do is we're going to save, new save, Oasis. So we're going to count how far over it is. So 1... 2... Hey, Evan. 3... 4. So... Let me see. So it's the 5th screen. So
Well,
it's...
there you are. I was just starting to get concerned.
Don't worry about me, Cedric. I'm used to this kind of thing.
Okay, so... The bees indicate... Can I go south from here? I have a feeling this might be a never-ending part if I keep on going like this. Oh no, so, okay.
Too bad. Even the sting of such a small creature can prove deadly.
So the boundary from the bottom is forced from... I have a so if I go down, I'm probably going to get bitten by a scorpion. Nope. Surprise. Hello, Evan. Well, I'm going to go up. So we're going to go... Bodhi. Bodhi, I swear. 1... At least in the desert, Cedric can't bother you. 2... So... 1, 2... So this is the 3rd screen, right? I have to do that again. I can't believe I'm going nuts today. Hang on, isn't this the Goron tunic he's wearing? No. Gorons don't exist. Bodhi, what are you trying to do? I'm really upset because I was supposed to be counting the screens and Bodhi is getting into things. So 1. And it shouldn't be the wall right now. It should be another desert. It's the wall. So 2. I have a feeling I have to go this way. Body. So 1. 2. Aha. I'm drawing out a tiny little map on a piece of paper. So, save. That looks like water.
Ah, life-giving water. Nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
So...
From across the desert sands, Graham can hear the sound of approaching hoofbeat.
Hide. Because I know the Alibaba story. Open sesame.
Open sesame!
But he used a scepter. So we're going to say stream 5. I might need that scepter to do that.
Open sesame! Open sesame!
The temple door won't open.
No, because it needs that staff. Next to the god's water. I thought that was wine. How dare it not be wine? I have a feeling if we need money, it's in there. And I wasn't writing out a map to figure out how far over we should be going. Because King's Quest is very much like, figure out where it is, and it's probably not directly to your left. Hoo-hoo, I'm an owl is just as annoying as hey, listen. A poisonous snake! Body. You need to calm down right now.
The hot sun and choking sands are taking their toll on Graham. He must drink, and soon.
We're gonna just keep going. I mean, I wasn't counting it. Which one is more useful? So far, Cedric has not been very useful. Okay. So I need to know how far our limit is. Bodhi! Oh my god. Get down! Yeah. No bookcase for you. Okay, so 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. I feel like 5 is our limit in general. So we might as well see.
The hot sun and choking sands are taking their toll on Graham.
Nope, he's dead right there. Okay. Typically, most of these things aren't too far in. The Oasis was 4 in. So let's go left. Funniest death in this game is when you fall off a stair after climbing just like 3 of them and somehow break your neck after falling down. Here, we'll go down. Nothing. And we should be told we're thirsty in the next one after this.
The hot sun and choking sands are taking their toll.
So let's do left. I mean, I might be totally wrong. I might have to somehow follow them. Down. Down.
The hot sun and choking sands are taking their toll on Graham. He must drink, and soon.
Oh my God. This is such a pain to figure out where they're coming from. But we need to find out wherever their tents are, and we probably need to get a hold of that staff. Either that, or we have to wait for them just to come back and somehow find a way to take the staff. Or sneak in while it's open. I was stupidly not paying attention right there. So I don't even know where I am. Or I need another staff that would mimic it.
The hot sun and choking... The facade of a magnificent temple has been carved into the rocky cliffs by an unknown ancient civilization. A small pool of water has formed in the space between the two rocks.
I mean, I don't know what I have to use other than the honey right now. And the honey is like, okay. What the hell am I supposed to do with the honey?
Honey drips at the edges of the honeycomb chunk.
Okay, so for anyone who knows the game, can I find the thieves just by looking in the desert? We might as well ask that question. Think the answer is no. You think the answer is no, though. I do have a walkthrough that I pulled up. Hold on. Let me... The answer is yes. Oh, God. Oh, fuck, I didn't go there. Are we officially back? Stop it, you two! Oh my god. Okay. Tiger slammed into the modem when Bodhi was chasing him. Bodhi's trying to play and Tiger's sitting here like playing victim. He slammed into the modem and completely disconnected me, and I didn't notice right away. Okay. So... Okay. Whatever. I mean, I could have sit here and mapped it out for forever, but I have the map here in the desert. So if I had continued mapping it out, I would have ended up finding it. There is a skeleton in the desert. I don't know if I end up needing that, but the skeleton is 3 down and 3 to the right. Let's see if we can use that. Yeah, you guaranteed heard the kitty chase. So 1... I can sit there and say that if I had continued mapping it out, I would have found it on my own. Because I noticed where the next oasis was a spot I was going to map out next before I was all like, okay, screw this. So 3, and I should move over 2. If there's anything on the skeleton, we will find it here and there. And there it is.
An old shoe lies forgotten near the poor skeleton.
We did need that.
Uneasily, Graham reaches down and removes the old shoe from the desert sand. Uh-oh. A picked clean and sun-bleached skeleton lies in the sand of the hot, dry desert.
Bodhi.
What happened? Who can say? but it makes Graham uneasy nevertheless. Graham can't do much to help the poor man now, and vice versa.
Okay. So, save. Stream.
The worn old shoe is cracked and dry from the desert sun.
Bodhi, what are you doing? He is just making noises. I think he really wants Tiger to play with him.
The hot sun and choking sands are taking their toll on Graham. He must drink.
Yeah, right down here is an oasis. Stop it. I mean, we only have 30 more minutes to go with King's Quest before I have to do that phone call interview thing. Which, again, is supposed to take only like 10 minutes. Gonna give them like 15, if anything. Hopefully make myself a quick sandwich while I'm doing that. You're off to do boring stuff for the rest of the day. Boo! Bye, Meaty. Have a great day. Graham, can you just have some water? What is taking you so long?
Ah, life-giving water. Nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
Then after the break, we'll end up playing Dragon's Dogma, which, by the way, Isaac apparently wants to play more of. So go down 1 and then over 3 to get to some sort of well. I'm fine with using the walkthrough for this part, especially just because I hate trying to map out a desert entirely. It's just like, are you kidding? It takes forever, and especially how this desert is mapped, just looking at it, dear God, that would take a long time. To like comb it out and make sure you had everything. Eesh. I think the well should be right here. Comb the desert. No.
All around him, Graham sees nothing but more desert. How much farther can he go on? A rope and water basket sit near a small well. A small well. Graham's hot, thirsty body is irresistibly drawn to it.
Graham's hot, thirsty body is drawn to it.
Life-giving water, nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
Is that all that was?
A small well. Graham's hot, thirsty body is irresistibly drawn. Since Graham has just taken a drink, he's not...
Is that all that was? So, 3 over, 1 up for the other one. Graham's hot, thirsty body is irresistibly drawn to it. Graham's hot, hunky dilf body. Yeah, seriously, look at this. Look at his ass. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that ass. Like, every time you see an image of Graham from the backside, this man has some massive backside. Like, he has got one hell of a physique. You're just all like, Graham, the poor king, and you're all like,
Ah, life-giving water. Nectar of...
Okay, save, stream. So, we basically go down 1, and then we move over until we get to the camp. And I know that our biggest goal is going to need to be getting that staff. What's the D in DILF? Daddy. And I'm hoping I don't have to approach this from a certain direction. Oh, they're drunk. Okay.
A large clay jar full of water stands by the campfire. With disgust, Graham looks at a drunken bandit lying face down in the desert sand.
With disgust.
Completely passed out. There doesn't seem to be any activity within the smaller tent. Beautiful harem girl belly dances for the merrymaking bandits within the larger tent.
With disgust. There we go.
Snoring loudly upon a beautiful carpet lies a sleeping bandit. Taking care to be very quiet, Graham reaches out and takes the staff into his possession. Graham should avoid the bandit at all.
No. Wake him up.
That wasn't a very smart move.
I know I'm gonna have to do that. What is this, Orientalism? No. This is essentially desert. What would this be? Like sheiks, that whole, like, I don't know what the cultures would be that it's based off of. This is based off of the story of Alibaba. Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. So the staff is needed to knock on the door along with the phrase "Open Sesame" in order to get inside.
An intruder!
I wanted to see if he could do that.
That wasn't a very smart...
They're all dancing and there's one guy just thought like, "An intruder!"
Bandits would notice if the camel was disturbed, disturbing the horses.
So we need to just go in here and grab the staff.
Taking care to be very quiet, Graham reaches out and takes the staff into his possession.
Okay. So we're going this way, and we're going up 3. And that should be another oasis. We're actually very close to that entrance. I would steal a horse to travel faster, but that's not Graham style, I guess. I think it's because he doesn't want them to notice that something's happened, even though that guy's gonna be all like, "Where the frick is my staff?" Bodhi. Yes, my lovers. He's like, oh my god, I don't need to hear that yet again. Ah, life-giving water, fruit of the gods, nectar of the gods, whatever. Okay, so right once... Steal the horse, leave Cedric. Tell Cedric we have a new friend, and then make the horse call him a names. Yeah, like, this one's more useful. This one will talk to me while making it faster to get around, and have Cedric just be all like, well, what? Have a delicious glass of water. What is that from? God damn it, Graham. What the hell were you think? Oh crap.
The hot sun.
I think it's one more. You mixed up the Thieves location with the one in King's Quest 3. Yeah, King's Quest 3 was different than that.
Ah.
Okay. I don't think they're going to come back right now. Oh my god, I'm not answering that.
Open sesame! Oh no! The staff broke.
A single gold coin, separated from the rest of the treasure, lies on the floor. Near the temple door sits an old, tarnished brass bottle.
That's a genie.
Hurry! The exit. Oh my! Look at all this treasure. Cheer up, Graham. At least you can practice your game of tiddlywinks. Hurry! The exit door is about to close. Bending down, Graham hurriedly picks up the gold coin.
Okay, it's timed and I moved too slow.
Cheer up, Graham.
I'm glad I saved it in a different spot. Okay, so we're gonna do this save. Also, we are dropping the speed down.
Open sesame!
We need to get the coin and the lamp.
No. The staff broke.
Bending down, Graham hurriedly picks up the gold coin from the temple floor. Quickly, Graham grabs the old brass bottle.
Okay, we're done.
Hurry! The exit door is about to close.
Phew, that was close.
The staff is broken and is of no use anymore.
We needed that entire staff. Just like, you can't just take the part that you used for knocking. No, needed the entire thing. Okay, save. 6.
This is an old, tarnished brass bottle.
Rub it.
Ah, freedom at last! Now you spend the next 500 years in a bottle.
Well, that was nice.
Graham should know better than to keep things bottled up inside.
Oh my god. My god. Really? Okay. So now in order to get out of here, all we have to do is go...
Life-giving water. Nectar
1,
of the gods. Graham
2,
can
3,
now feel
4.
strength and renewal flowing through him.
2, 3. No, 3 over and then 2 down. The map online is wrong. Why is this not... God damn it. Like, why isn't the speed upping? So 1... I'm getting really tired of the speed not, like, sticking when I tell it to stick. But Graham, maybe you should knock softer with the staff. Yeah, he just breaks it. Also, what's the point in having that kind of door for thieves if it just closes on you immediately afterwards? Are they supposed to have used the staff on the inside? Also, what were the thieves going to do when the staff was about to shatter on them? Graham, fucking pick up speed. So we need to go 2 down. Let me see. If I'm wrong, then I have to go 1 more right.
The hot sun and choking...
Oh my god, I am wrong. Somehow I got my map numbers, my count wrong. Go! Oh my god, fucking go! Oh no. Where the fuck is the oasis? This is why we did that. Okay. I would like... There, speed picked up. Okay. Save. Supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4 over and then 2 down. Two more down. Come on. There we go.
Ah, life.
Is there anything here? It almost looked like something was on the ground there for me. Okay. And all we do is we just walk to the right until we get back to the bees. It's Cedric, our favorite friend. You hate said it's rough course and gets everywhere. I don't know what Tom's talking about, but that sounds like sex. This was good.
Well, there you are. I was just starting to get concerned.
Don't worry about me, Cedric. I'm used to this kind of thing.
Okay, so we got a gold coin, which we need for the gypsy. But we also have this boot.
The worn old shoe is cracked and dry from the desert sun.
So there's one thing I want to do before...
A bully of a dog terrorizes the poor ants as he playfully digs at their large anthill.
Never mind. I was gonna try and use the boot on the cobbler, but...
Here, boy!
Oh. I thought we were gonna throw it at the dog like we did to the cat.
To introduce myself, I'm King Anthony the Great. May I ask who you are?
Why, certainly. I'm King Graham of Daventry, and this is my friend, Cedric. We're seeking a way to cross the Great Mountains to the ocean on the other side.
That is a very perilous undertaking. I wish you would reconsider. But if you shall not, in return for rescuing our home from that sleep-bitten cur, I wish to offer you our help, if perchance you may ever need it.
Thank you very much, King Antony. Cedric and I appreciate your kind offer. We look forward to meeting you again.
Use the ants in the haystack. That's my thought.
Graham watches with surprise as a contingent of ants marches into the haystack and begins to swarm through it.
This one is actually turning out, I mean, other than the desert, it's been relatively intuitive so far. Oh my god. I swear, if we get muted again... Yeah, and it's a song. Oh no. They're coming to help King Graham. Well, Activision would probably end up having to claim it, because Activision has the rights and ownership to the King's Quest games now, because apparently...
I'm glad to see there was a way that we could be of help to you. Look here. We found a golden needle in the haystack. I'd like to present it to you. Perhaps you can find a use for it.
Why, thank you, King Antony. I'm honored.
Good luck in your travels, King Graham. And be careful.
Did they give me a needle? I didn't pay attention. Yeah.
This is a large golden needle.
I wonder if we're going to use the golden needle to escape their clutches. So... let's see what happens if we use the needle to pick a lock. If we can. I have a feeling I need another item or two to get past them. But I want to just try and see what we need.
You know that job we...
Here comes the big fat bear. A bear! Wow!
My hand is full, eh?
Hey, boss. This guy looks like a real troublemaker. What do you want me to do with him?
Rub him out.
I do like the fact he's all like, the inn is full. It's like, hey boss, this guy looks like a big troublemaker.
Graham could not escape his bonds.
Until the rat comes and helps us. Very nice of the rat.
I told you I'd repay your...
Shut up. I've already heard you.
Graham stoops down and picks up the sturdy rope from the stone floor.
Yeah, his belly was amazing.
That won't help. That won't. That won't. That.
Are you kidding? Here, use this.
That won't.
Here. Now we're free. We're free of the basement.
Ah, freedom at last! Now you spend the next 500 years in a bottle.
Graham should know better.
Yes, King's Quest is essentially Karma, the game. So the needle doesn't work unless I wasn't clicking on the right area. That's fine. It was kind of a long shot for picking the lock somehow, but I have a gold coin, which they need over here to see Madam whatever her name is. I'm checking the time. So we have like 7 minutes left.
You may see Madam Mushka now.
Warning. This cartoon contains material that may be necessary for information or clues to complete this game. Please be sure to check your inventory if you decide to skip.
Please don't be longer than 8 minutes.
So, you are here to see Madam Mushka, no? Well, come closer. Sit down. I will tell you your fortune. Already I can tell that you are on a quest of great urgency. We will see what we can find out for you. Look, Ingram. Look into the crystal ball.
Look, Mananan, look what I have for you. Take a good look at what you did to my brother, Alexander. Because of you, he's doomed to spend the rest of his days as a cat, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Oh my
But
God.
You can do something about it. Since you're the one that did this to him, you're the only one who can turn him back again. Back to the wizard Mananan.
Alexander!
I don't know how, Mordak. I'm not a wizard. I just happened to stumble across some magic spells and accidentally turned your brother into a cat. I didn't mean it. Please believe me, Mordak. I don't know how to turn him back into a wizard.
Didn't mean it.
You're holding out on me, little man. You're taking advantage of my good nature, but not for long. If I don't get a change of tune from you soon, I'll feed your family to the cat. Starting with your dear mother. Remember what I said. I'll only give you a little more time to decide before your family becomes cat food.
That is all. But I see that your mission is very dangerous indeed. I will give you something to help you. Here, wear this. It is a magic amulet. It will protect you against all but the most powerful magic. Good luck, King Graham. Be careful. That Mordek is a bad one.
Thank you, Madam Mushka.
So, Manannan, if you guys don't remember, is straight from King's Quest III. And he was the wizard that had originally kidnapped Alexander when he was a baby and forced him into servitude and was going to end up killing him when he turned, 17, 18? I think it was 18. And it was, Alexander was already 17 and going under the name Gwydion because that was the name he ended up knowing. And his accidental, quotation marks, transforming of the wizard Manannan into a cat because he just found a spell was very much an intentional look. I made a cookie with a lot of cat hair hanging out of it that I crumbled into some porridge that I got specifically to make sure that the cookie was properly hidden. And oh my god, you've turned into a cat. Thank God I'm free from slavery. Also, I like the fact that that wizard is all like, this is my brother Manannan. I'm all like, how much of an age difference is it between you? Because Manannan was pretty damn old and you're pretty damn young. Like, accidental, look at all those quotation marks. Yeah, exactly. So,
The amulet is attached to a soft leather thong.
I wonder if the amulet will protect us from that witch's spell. So, here's what we're gonna have to do. I am saving again. And I am going to end the stream for now. Reason being is because I have no idea when the call is going to take place. This call isn't supposed to take long. I'm going to grab a quick lunch. So, I will be back on streaming with Dragon's Dogma and probably in about, give it 15, maybe 20 minutes. And I hope to see you guys back then. I'm not going to put up a BRB screen like I thought because I don't know how long it's going to take and I don't want to have you guys just sitting around. Plus, Isaac needs a break. Anyways, I will be back later, and I thank you guys for coming right now, and I hope to see you again in about 20 to 30 minutes. Goodbye!